Okay, I'm gonna do a little quick video about what are known as Ranger beads or pace counting beads. It's got about 20 different names. So I just call them Ranger beads. But these are what they look like. These are the ones I bought. And what it consists of is 9 beads down here and 5 beads up here. And it's just a loop of piece of paracord. I'm going to tell you how to work on or how to use these in a minute. You can make them yourself. This is mine. This one I made. Just a piece of paracord. And these are 9mm casings, which I just drilled out. So, and either way, no matter which one you got, I'll show you how to use them on both. First thing you gotta do is you gotta know your pace. And what your pace is, excuse me for a second, is how many steps it takes you to walk 100 meters. So what you do is you mark off 100 meters. It's the easiest way to do it. Or you can go like 25 and then multiply it by 4. Excuse me again. And you just walk. I can't remember what mine is, so I have to go and redo it. And you want to do it 2 times. Once on nice level surface. Another time with a little bit more woods, forest type ground. The easiest way to do it really is just take a GPS. I don't know, take like your staff or whatever you have and mark off a spot. And what I would suggest doing is doing it this way and then walking, keeping your eyes on your GPS for 100 meters or 25 meters, 50 meters, however you want to do it. And then turning around and now count your pace. Now your pace is, when you're walking, it is not 1, 2, 3, 4. It is 1, 2. Okay? So it's every left foot. Every time your left foot hits, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So actually you can almost figure it out if you just take a step and take another step, and from those 2 points you should be able to mathematically figure it out. But that's like a lot more complicated than this brain can handle. So this is the way the military taught me, and this is the easiest possible way I can think of to do it. And so you just take that number, and let's say it's, just for the sake of easy, let's say it's 10. So it takes 10 steps to go 100 meters. So you know every 10 steps you've gone 100 meters. So with this, all you gotta do is that number 10. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now as soon as that 10th foot hits, or 10th step hits, you grab the bottom beads, or the long ones, and pull it down. So you just went 100 meters. Then you start with 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, go to 10, pull the next one down. So when you grab that, you're going to feel 200 meters. 200 meters. So you keep on going. Okay? So what's this? When you hit 10, you pull that down. Pull that down. Now, you got 100 meters to go. So as soon as you hit 10, you don't pull these down, you pull that one down. That's number 10. Then you reset this side. It's a little complicated to do, and you only got the one hand working. And you start over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right down again on the long side. So now, when you reach up, the beautiful thing about this is you can do this in the dead of night. You reach up and you grab like this. You feel 1, 2. So that means you've gone 1,100 meters. 1,100 meters. Okay? And the reason it works so well is because you only have to think of that number. Or realistically, it's probably going to be like 70s, 60s, stuff like that. But it's the only number you got to keep in your mind. And using this, you can just reach up and you can grab it. And other people can look at it and know how far we went. As long as they know how to use it. The reason this is important is because are good for a survival situation or just regular out hiking is because as long as you stay in a straight line, all you gotta do is turn back and go that far back out. Now, in the military, and I would suggest doing this when you're out camping, hiking, or whatever, when you're with people, is one person is a navigator. One person has the compass and the map and determines which direction they go. The second person, this is their sole job, is to keep count, keep pace. And that's all they do. And the reason for that is because I don't have to think of any. If I'm doing count, I'm keeping pace or distance, that's all I've got to think about. And people will say they're all too complicated. Yeah, it is. It's very complicated to keep count of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. When you're doing this and you're doing that and you're doing this and people are talking to you. So that pace man is normally going to be a little bit behind or a little bit in front of everybody else. He's going to be a little bit. He's going to be separated a little bit just so people don't go, "Hey man, how you doing?" Because he's keeping 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Because if you don't, and you're never going to be exact, by the way. This is not an exact method. You're going to be 2-3 meters off. By the way, for those who don't know, a meter is about a yard, 3 feet. But you know, it's in my eyes, you can generally see about 10 meters in front of you in the woods. 10 meters in all directions. So as long as you're within that, you can see it. Yeah. I've heard of people melting paracord together to make the beads. I don't know. I have no idea about that. I've never been able to find beads like this though. Okay, but you can use any beads. It doesn't. The only requirement is that they can't fall down under normal rattling around. Okay. So if you make one, you go like that, and it falls too loose. And you can see mine. Okay. If you go like that, of course they're gonna be down there. But you do that to this one, they're gonna fall down too. And you can use them for other things. For those of you who are Catholic, I can't remember where I read it at, but there's ways you can actually use these for your rosary. Another way to do it is, another way to use these things is, I can't, my brain just farted on me. I can't remember what I was talking about, not what I want, but, oh yeah, I can't remember where I saw it at. But there's a park where the trails had mile markers on them. And if you come in differently though, you can always go, 1 mile marker, 2 mile markers, 3 mile markers. That's where I stopped at, so I need to go back 3 mile markers. These things are great for keeping count of anything. I mean, if you have to, you can say, well, there's 5 people in our camp. So as long as those 5 are always there, stuff like that. You can also just use them for, identification of your gear. So, there you go.